this is Megan McKenzie with Bandy News. This past college football season ended with the annual bowl games, where college football teams play one another in the final game of the season. On January 1st, 2015, one CBS radio host decided to take a jab at marching band members. At 6 o'clock p.m., Jim Rome whipped out his weapon of internet sass, saying, "Is there anyone not in a marching band who thinks those dorks running around with those instruments are actually cool?" So for this segment, we will be looking at the reactions to Rome's tweets, we will have an interview section, and then at the end we will sum up with an analysis of the implications and what this all means. Marching band members did not take kindly to Jim Rome's remarks and were quick to respond to his tweet. Just hours after the tweet was sent, College Marching Band's page on Twitter created the hashtag #MarchOnRome, and it exploded in the Twitter sphere. In less than 24 hours, this hashtag showed up in over 8,000 tweets, and thus began trending. Zhang, Wu, and Yang measured hashtag similarity based on the number of common hashtags and the importance of these hashtags in their studies of community creation on Twitter in 2012. Marching band members everywhere banded together in using this hashtag and agreed that Rome was misinformed about the level of work that goes into marching band. Here are the other tweets that kind of fell in after the first one by College Marching Band's page, and as you can see, people did not take kindly to Rome's words. I chose to only analyze the tweets using the hashtag #MarchOnRome, and here are the 4 themes that came up most often. The massive reaction in such a short time gives insight to the amount of people involved with marching band. My first interview is with a person named Britton Wood, who is about to begin his 3rd summer as a member of a DCI group, and his 2nd summer in Phantom Regiment.
How has marching band in high school and DCI shaped your life?
Oh boy, well, I guess I could say it really is my life, because I wouldn't really have even close to an idea of what I'd want to do with my life if it wasn't for what I've done so far. So all I have to say is that kind of saved a part of my life from being just confused about what I wanted to do. I knew it would be in music, but even before I got to Burke High School, I really didn't know, and they led me down the path, and then ever since I graduated, I just stayed down the marching pathway, because that's what I love to do. So
one last question: if you could say one thing or ask Jim Rome one thing, what would it be?
Oh boy, I got this one written down. Well, the answer to the sarcastic question he asked is yes, actually, regarding the fact that I perform in front of tens of thousands of people all summer, every summer. People do think it's cool. And if I had to ask him a question back to that, it'd be, is there anyone not on a football team that thinks those jocks running around with their tight pants and nut cups are that cool compared to the marching members?
After Britton's interview, we would like to show Mackenzie Foster, who is a trumpet player in the Cornhusker Marching Band.
And then how has marching band in both high school and college shaped your life?
It's definitely taught me a lot of leadership skills, for sure. I think most of all, it's influenced my life with the people that I interact with. I've made tons of friends that I even still keep in touch with to this day. Mm-hmm. So I'd say, yeah, friends is definitely the biggest thing that marching band has brought to me.
And then what was your initial reaction to Jim Rome's tweet on January 1st towards marching band members and onlookers?
Well, I thought it was very ignorant, first off, because from what I've seen, it doesn't look like he has any marching band background or any musical background for that fact. I'd say he was way too quick to judge on all the hard work that students actually put into the shows that they perform, especially with the upper level marching, like in DCI with drum corps, all the hard work that they put in. Mm-hmm. It was definitely overlooked by Jim Rome, and I don't think he had the authority to kind of determine whether or not it was cool or if if it was worth anybody's time and things like that.
Through my analysis of this discourse, I found that, like sports teams, marching bands have intergroup conflict and rivalries. In Harris's essay, he quotes Mary Louise Pratt when she states that communities are comprised of a multitude of ideas, beliefs, and habits that sometimes contradict one another. But with the development of this story, marching band members were able to agree that Rome was just deluded and speaking out of ignorance. People in general are so invested in themselves that they are quick to judge other people and their communities and groups without knowing the whole story. This also gives awareness to how marching band as a community is an important aspect in societies and cultures, even if society as a whole still looks at marching band through stereotyped lenses. So, moving forward, I urge you not to judge unfamiliar communities, especially in regards to stereotypes. This has been Megan McKenzie with Bandy News. I wish you well. Thank you.